Kemo,
Keith.
fantastic to have you on the calling team this year. Really enjoyed your call, but you didn't have a lot to work with the local sides.
No, it was a disappointing year. It's not fun when you're calling losing games nearly every week, Keith, and caught a lot of people off guard. There was great expectation for the Adelaide Crows, and I think there was some quiet optimism for Port Adelaide as well, but gee, about 6 weeks in, they were already saying that they were trying to rebuild. I reckon they played their card a little early, just quietly, but let's hope that both sides can improve next year.
Do you see improvement? I mean, there will be changes. That's a start.
Oh, look, without a doubt. I think Adelaide is still a very good side, but I think they're exposed for depth, and when you have injuries to key players, they were in big trouble. Like losing Stevens, losing Davis, that was half of their defence. Yes, exactly. So, look, I think that they can bounce back okay and be around the mark. They can turn it around really quickly. Port Adelaide, I think they've got to invest more in their mid-range players, and they've got to back them in. You just can't keep dropping players week in, week out. You've got to back them in, you've got to coach, you've got to teach, and you've got to encourage. And there's been some good signs from some of their youngsters, so I'm sure that they can turn it around. If they play with the passion they had at Adelaide Oval, they'll win a lot more games.
More help for Matt Primus too on the coaching side.
Oh, without a doubt. I felt for Matty this year. It's been tough, but you put your hand up for the job, and you've got to cop the flack that comes with it. It's a tough caper.
Well, the finals. Are you excited?
I am. I reckon it's going to be a great final series, considering neither Adelaide side's going to be playing. I think it's going to be a ripper, and I'm really, really looking forward to the West Coast Eagles taking on Collingwood. I think it's going to be a lot closer than people expect. I was in Perth last week, Keith, and you just get there and it's that amazing buzz. Every taxi you get into, the whole state is on board at the moment, and they are up and about, and I think it's going to be a very good game.
So you reckon they could go a fair way?
Well, I think if they got over Collingwood, they'd do a little bit of damage.
Yes.
I think there'd be only one really nervous person in Melbourne at the moment. That'd be Brett Ratton. Because if Carlton lose a final, it's a big question mark over him.
So what about the big day? Who do you see there?
The big dance? Gee, it is really tough. Look, I think possibly, Hawthorn, Geelong, West Coast. No, I'm off the Pies.
Yeah,
You're off the Pies.
Yeah. One game and you're off them.
Exactly, and go the Eagles in the SANFL.
Exactly. Hang on, before you go, what about a Brownlow?
Brownlow medal, look, you would think Juddy would have enough. G. Ablett's going to get a lot, because not many players will take votes from him. And everyone's talking Adam Goods now. And then there's always a smoky that comes up that polls a few more votes than you expect.
Come on, settle down. Which one is it?
He won't win. I think Jude Bolton will get a few votes early for Sydney. He was sensational, but won't get anywhere near enough to win. And Scotty Thompson has proved that he's a vote getter. And I think he'll poll quite a few votes.
And he's our man for tonight, presumably?
I reckon he's odds on.
Thanks, Kev.
I've got the answer here.
Yeah.